It's about to go down.
Right.
I'm excited. Definitely excited.
Down.
So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tay, and we have Rose and Carlos. We may or may not be in a series that may went off TV about 20 minutes ago. And we're just here just to like talk about the show. Before we do get started, there are some things I'm just going to go ahead and say right now to go up. So, huh?
We're at a situation. We're on Haitians.
Oh yeah. Nope, not gonna do that. So what I do want to say though to the chat before we even start, there are a lot of questions that you want to ask, but just keep in mind there are a lot of questions that we will not be able to answer. One of the most popular questions I get asked is how much we get paid. We can't ask that. A lot of you are going to ask, how can we be on the show? You just got to keep commenting on posts and hope they see you and find you and stuff like that.
Facts.
That's about pretty much it. I really don't know anybody like that to try to recommend anybody. So no, I will not recommend you because I don't know you. What else can I cover? Anything that is in the future of the show, we cannot talk about. We can only talk about things that have been aired. If it's already on air, we can talk about it. But we also can't talk about, we can't go into depth about what has been aired either. We can kind of just generalize and base our opinions just like any other viewer would. So just kind of keep that in mind before we bombard us with questions like, well, what and try to get in detail because we cannot answer those questions. We will do that maybe in a future episode, but today, definitely not.
There you go. I had my camera the wrong way.
Yep.
And I am going to allow them to introduce themselves because I haven't done that at all since we've been doing this. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, pull them up on the big screen. That way they can promote all their links and everything like that, tell you where to go follow them and all that other good stuff. And we're gonna start ladies first from Rose.
So hi everybody, my name is Rose. My real name is Rojana Harris. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook under my real name, Rojana Harris Official. And I also have a YouTube called From Prison Suit to Power Suit. You can find me there. I have a lot of funny TikToks that I add. And, you know, I'll talk about how to start your business and whatnot. But I am so happy to be here. Hey.
Be right back.
You know, he didn't walk off on his intro, just like this dude.
I'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's the real Carlos from 60 Days In. I appreciate everybody in here tuning in, tapping in, watching the show. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You know, some things is what it is. You can follow my Instagram. My Instagram is the real. That's DAREAL _ Carlos 13. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is Carlos Jimenez. My TikTok is the real _ Carlos 60 Days In on TikTok, and my Twitter is the real Carlos 13 _ same thing.
And I know this is late, but what I will start doing moving forward, I will have everybody's links in the description box below for all of their social medias. I'll probably do that for all our past videos too. So just in case if you might be watching this on a replay, the links will be in the description box so you can go follow them on all of their social medias. And if you happen to catch us next week in the future episodes, they will automatically be in all of the links moving forward. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. And it's episode number 5.
Yeah.
Opinions. What do y'all think?
Well, you know, for me, I snapped. Like every time I have to go through that moment all over again, it's like she just kept egging it on. And not only that, she was saying way more. But of course, you know, it was just listen.
It's jail, man. People don't understand that too. Like, people are annoying in jail. You're around the same people all the time, and you can't just like get away from them. And you ain't gonna put up with somebody's crap. That you're just not going to. Like, you wouldn't do it on the street. So what makes you think you're gonna do it like when you get into a confined area like that? Like, I don't know.
And that's what I was trying to tell the crowd. Like, I'm like, for me, I'm usually a very nice person. You know, I don't really cause no confusion between anybody. I'm very, you know, versatile. I'll talk and I'll try to mix and mingle. But when you piss me off and you make me snap, that's on a whole different level.
You don't want to see me, bitch.
That's right.
I will beat your ass. I'm the right motherfucking bitch for this.
That's right. I'm gonna stop. Don't play with me.
Huh?
That's why I said I have to remove myself
Oh,
from
come
the
here, tell
tape.
her. Come here and tell her. Just use your voice. Come over here. All right. Loud. Hold on, Rose.
Okay.
Say it out loud. She hears you. Say it out loud. She hears you.
Just say it.
She said. She said she can hear you. She wants to hear your voice. She's shy. She said that she thinks you're really cool for that part.
Oh, I didn't want to be cool for that, but thank you.
Get out of here, then. You're not changing your name. Get out of here. Go. You're not changing your name. I'm not calling you nothing but your name.
Ella.
Daniela.
Ella is in my name.
Bye, Daniela.
Umbrella, Ella.
Eh, eh, eh.
What about you, Carlos? You liked it? You enjoyed the episode tonight?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was today was pretty intense. You know, yeah. It was pretty intense. You know, I feel the way I feel, but I'm not gonna say it on here.
Yeah.
But I can do 60 days standing on my dick.
So yeah, my general consensus about the episode. I feel the same way. Tonight episode was just like, it was one of those episodes. So fun fact, I was texting my mom, right? And then the part where we were talking about like porn videos and stuff like that. My mom was like, I'm watching your episode. I'm like, oh. We just got to talk about porn, so that's embarrassing.
I had my at 40% on my TV. My son watches anime. Now he heard that. He's gonna probably go look it up.
But that was Deshaun talking about that stuff. I was like, this boy is something serious, man. Anime porn, really? Let me go Google this. No, I'm just kidding. I did not say that. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And then again, since we can't talk about things that's happened, I thought it was interesting how he tapped out. I didn't know, obviously, how it played out. And I thought it was real interesting how they gave him a lot of screen time with his reasoning for tap out, and they didn't do the same for Lynn. That was one thing that caught my eye. Like, they didn't give Lynn that kind of time to explain everything that she wanted to say.
Yeah,
I agree.
A lot of people, okay, so I will say this, and I'm probably going to get beat up for saying this. There was a lot of things that people, I'm not even talking about him anymore. I'm just talking about generalizing. So a lot of people think jail is supposed to be this place where we're supposed to get everything we want. A lot of people back there actually committed crimes. Like, do we know this? Like, these people they're criminals. When I committed my armed robbery, you know what I'm saying? I committed a crime. I put myself in a position to go to a place to lose my freedom. That's what we do. When we sign a contract after we get our charges on us, in the fine print, it says if we get convicted, we pretty much become slaves. And in essence, all we are is a number. You lose your name for the years that you're locked up. Yeah, you are officially property now. So prison is not fun. Obviously, jail is not fun. The conditions are bad. They could definitely be improved, but it's jail at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't expect.
That's what a lot of people are not realizing. Like, you can't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? We're putting conditions that we're literally living within a real jail. You know what I mean? And you can't make everybody happy. Like, and you signed up. At the end of the day, we all signed up for a program. We knew what we was getting ourselves into before we went in, and we knew how it was. You know what I mean? Going into a jail, a county jail. Prison is different from county jail, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put that out there.
It is. Yes, it
is.
It's
100% different. You get more freedom in prison, but this is county jail. You're innocent. You're guilty until proven innocent. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, is real life situations, and whether you see Darius moving, whether you see the way Rose is moving, whether you see the way I'm moving, whether you see the way any other Trinity, any other participants are moving, they're moving according to the system. You know what I mean? We have to move accordingly, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna say now, people will never be happy because it's like one minute they're like, there's no drama on the show, and then now there's drama, and then now they're backfiring at Darius, so they're backfiring at me. It's like you can never make anybody happy, and that's why it is.
Yeah. And you can't, and I'll elaborate on, me from what I've seen and viewed from the show with, and I'm just gonna say Chucky, and it's just my honest opinion. I didn't understand his reasoning when he said, "Oh, they don't have fresh fruit and milk." It's not a luxury, baby. I mean, you know, when I went to prison, I wasn't expecting to have fresh nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was the consequences behind my actions that led me to where I was. So whatever I was given was because I placed myself there. At any given time, I could have changed my mindset to where I could have remained free. But it's just like the sheriff did say. He said, "You know what it is? It's your freedom." That was the whole situation. He was looking for his freedom again. And honestly, when I was in there, for me, freedom was always on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and like when he got behind those walls, mentally, you nut the fuck up. I mean,
but you can do it standing on your penis, and then on top of that, it's like it's jail. So this is nothing to brag about. This is just me and my experience. I have been to so many jails that it's not even funny. Unfortunately, I have visited a lot of jails. When I say Henry County was the worst jail I've ever been to, I don't mean that on a level of like because of the food was bad. Because it's just because it was dirty. You know what I'm saying? They had mental health patients mixed in. Which we'll get all the into hopefully. In
I've been to 3 county jails. 3 county jails in my life. Henry County being the third. The first jail I went to was in Elmira, New York. Their county jails is like a max security, bars and all that. That was pretty bad. But this jail right here,
yeah, this by far, like,
this one takes the cake.
Yeah,
and the only reason I'm complaining about it because I miss the little luxuries. Like the jails I'm used to had radios. I expected I was going to buy me a radio when I went in there. I ain't gonna lie, a tablet and stuff like that. They don't have stuff like that.
The jail I'm from in New York, the jail that where I got sentenced from, that jail it's a federal holding jail. Yeah. So there's like carpet on the floor, like that shit is the Hilton.
Damn.
That shit. Hilton. There's carpet on the floor. We got cement beds. They give us brand new pillows. That's why in episode 1 or 2, when I go in, I'm like, well, damn, we don't get no pillows in here. You know what I mean? Because we get in the jail we came from, we had pillows, we had fleece blankets and everything.
Damn.
I wouldn't get no pillow.
Prison, we didn't have pillows. We didn't have any of that. And and I'll say this, and I know everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, it's federal prison. Yes, when I went to the feds, trust me, it was like a walk in the park compared to Henry County. Henry County was horrible. Like, I mean, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
It was a combination of things. But I said all that to say this. Yeah. It was jail. Like, I don't expect anything less than a jail.
Yeah.
Every jail needs improvement in some areas. But it's not like when I hear the words cruel and unusual punishment, you know what I'm saying? I don't think people really know what cruel and unusual punishment is, you know what I'm saying? And I guess for me being in the military, I actually went to a military jail as well. So, and not just think on another level of what cruel and unusual punishment really is, like Guantanamo Bay type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I did say
it just sucked at the end of the day. That's how I looked at it. Like that jail sucked.
I said cruel and unusual punishment on episode 1. And the reason why I said that was because I wasn't used to the 2-week quarantine. You know what I mean? COVID didn't exist at that time when I went to prison or when I went to jail. COVID didn't exist. Like, we went into the county jail. We was in classification pod for 4 days. We was stuck in the cell for 4 days in classification. And then after your 4 days, they classify you and they move you right to another pod. So, being 23 and 1, that was new for me. And that was hard to, put my mind structure on that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, me, you, Rose, Trinity, we overcame and we made it to GP, unlike other people.
I mean, like my experience when I was in I'm sorry, y'all, she just got over COVID. But I'll be honest with y'all, when I went into quarantine, I was good because I'm like, damn, I don't care about the noise for me because I got 7 kids. They make noise all day. I feel like I'm in quarantine when I'm at home.
And I've experienced quarantine. Like I said, I've did so much time in so many jails. So there's one like Greenville, where I'm from. Like if you go to the county there, it's 23-1 naturally. So that's what you're gonna do. So for me, like that wasn't that bad. It was just, I think it was because what they called it, and I don't want to really get into too much detail. Just how they called it quarantine, and it really wasn't quarantine, which we already talked about. But what I'm gonna do is, because I want to respect Carlos's time, and I don't want to be on here too late because I do know he has to get up early in the morning. I want to catch up with the comments, and then we're gonna do like we did last week. We're gonna just go over some tweets a little bit, see what they're talking about.
I already seen some of them.
I haven't seen no tweet yet, so yeah, I haven't seen no tweet. No, gotta hold him back, Darius. Next week, I try. He threatened me, so I had to let him go. Sorry to hear from y'all. After party, let's go. Why you get a wrench? I need to give you a wrench. I gotta give you a wrench too. On lockdown, don't make us use it. With great power comes with great responsibility. Here we go. Don't tempt me. I'm going to F you. Don't even what? I'm going to fuck you up. You don't even. Rose.
That's right.
Let me get my hand on that chain. I will touch on that subject. So last week in the previews, they made it seem worse than how they played it this week.
Yeah. And that's why.
Yeah.
On how they send us the promos. I don't share the pro. I'm done sharing promos.
Yeah. Only reason I did this week, I've been traveling. I've been on the road. I would have.
I don't think I put anything out either. I've been
I'm done sharing the promos. I'm done giving people.
We ain't talking about them. I'll put you in timeout like we do this here. They talking to each other. Blessings to you and your family. They're saying blessings to us. Warden took his feet. I don't get that. Oh my God, Rose's baby. Yep, I agree.
Oh.
How are you doing, Jeremy? Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. Cherry Coke.
Both of them.
Cherry Coke.
Yes, cherry Coke. I agree with that one. Ice cold cherry Coke, like Rascal Flatts say. I rock with that. Rose's YouTube channel is right there. Make sure y'all click that link. How are you doing, Loner Wolf? Can you spell that for us? Talking about from prison to power suit. That link. Somebody dropped the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dropped the link right there. So, did I hear whatnot? Did I hear whatnot? Make sure y'all go follow Cincinnati Picker and whatnot. Carlos, aka the Shake Snatcher.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Carlos, we're friends on TikTok now. Hey, Shake Snatcher. Carlos, you're an inspiration for Short Kings, brother. Go you.
Thank you.
Rose, we want to see that cute baby by you.
Oh, turn around, mama. Say hello. Say hello.
Hi, mamas.
Hey.
Hi.
I see myself. What's going on? She waving. There's Carlos's TikTok, y'all. There you go. Rose, I felt you on that tonight. She cray.
That's right, very.
Oh, that little side talk. I hate when people do that side talking crap, man. It's the worst.
Yeah, I'm not cray.
Rose gonna stomp that girl for real.
That girl, yo, listen, I'm not gonna even hold you. I was listening to her talk. I was like, yo, this female right here, boy.
And I think that's like people like, oh, and I know they're gonna be like comments like, well, people, you should have did something for my incident last week. It's like we were participants, man.
Right. Well,
at the end of the day, we're participants. So that's the first thing that comes to mind.
But see, that's why I removed myself from the table, because I felt my adrenaline going all the way up, and I really want to I want to knock the fuck out this girl. Like my hands were shaking, so I just got up and I went up the stairs, like I should have.
I think I've already answered this one. What I think about Chucky's reasons for giving. I mean, again, I will never. I think I said this in. So look, jail sucks. I will never fault anybody for going home, tapping out, or anything like that. Jail sucks, but for me, it's how you carry yourself and the things that you say leading into that. So for those reasons and the reasons that he gave for leaving, I don't agree with, because it's jail. That's why I said that. Like, it's jail. To me, it was jail.
What's the emoji people say when they laugh? They be like, and they put the skeleton shit.
Dead. I can't play with him.
Yeah, so that's off. And that's no hate towards Chucky, man. Me and him had a conversation this week.
I'm dead.
But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, like you can't go out there and say all this big talk and then don't follow it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just all I feel.
I agree.
But again, tapping out, I respect it because jail sucks. I go back to that.
Jail does suck.
Oops, didn't see you put his IG already. Bye, Chucky. Poor Chucky. There's Carlos' Twitter, guys. We're about to get on some Twitter comments here in a second because I'm almost caught with the chat. I agree, Tay, but also human rights, and you aren't convicted yet. You are accused and not able to afford bond. Not excusing Chucky because he used that as an excuse, but it didn't fit, but it's still a problem. It's not, though, because he didn't last long enough to know what they really served.
Right.
And that's why I say that, too. Like, he didn't last long enough to know what the jail did.
Right.
So how can you have an opinion about something that you don't even know happened? Like, you didn't make it out of quarantine.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put how much time he lasted on there because I don't think they did. And I'm not going to get in trouble. But he didn't make it out of quarantine. In quarantine 14 days. So think about that.
We got 2 weeks quarantine time. So that 2 weeks.
So he did 14 days or less. And he has all these problems with the jail. You was in your cell for 2 or what? You was in your cell majority of the time. You came out what? 4, 6, maybe 15 hours. Maybe he had 15 hours in that jail of coming out and interacting with people.
Right.
So,
I agree.
No excuse to me.
Absolutely.
No excuse. And then he complaining again. He complaining about stuff that he don't even know. Milk. I had milk. We had milk twice a week. Wednesdays, Saturdays. Some people had 17 things milk. I was selling my milk like crazy. Fruit. That's true. I had fruit once since I was there. We had some pineapples one time.
Stop eating. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. Again, I've been there, and I'm a firm believer. Like, prison reform needs to happen, but there's certain things that people complain about. Prison is just bogus, man. Like, you're complaining about something that it's a luxury. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're complaining. They feed you 3 meals a day. They feed you enough. They feed you the food. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
the food sucks.
When you get a moment, just go to my page real quick on Twitter.
Oh, I will. Guilty until proven innocent is a problem with the system. I agree. That's definitely true. The COVID situation, inhumane. They do 23-1 before COVID in probably 60% of the prisons out there in jails. So just keep that in mind too. Like, just they see, if you go back to like past seasons, 60 days in, you can see them doing 23-1. But they're not trying to make it seem like this. The public's trying to make it seem like, oh, 23-1's a new thing. It's not. It goes on all over America. I hear you, Rose. I'm a part of the majority that watches for entertainment. That's what I'm talking about. I watch for entertainment too. I ain't gonna lie, especially Carlos. Sup, Reginald, getting his own scene. Hey, that's what I meant to say that when Rose said something about that. That's what I said. I was like, Cheryl, do you play drums? They got him on every episode.
I was thinking the same thing, but I'm not gonna say nothing else.
I got him on every episode. Okay, so what's this about? I don't even know what's about. Don't mention, yo, what's going on? Hope you have a good day. But why? What made it worse? What made it worse? Oh, the jail. Oh, just for me. And again, it goes back to me. It made it worse for me because of selfish reasons. Like, going in, I've been to a lot of jails that majority of the jails have radios. So going in, I was planning on like, well, I'm gonna buy me a radio when I get there. This time gonna be easy. Then I get there, there's no radio in the canteen.
Some jails got the radio built into the wall where you can buy headphones.
You just buy the headphones. So that helps your time. So I expected that. That killed it. No microwaves, no books readily available for you. So for me, it's like a lot of mental things made it bad for the jail.
Even the hot water.
Yeah. It was showers, which I complained about, how dirty it is, which we complained about, like some of those things. Like, I've been in the jails before. I know there's a lot of jails that they come in, they make you clean. Like, you have to get up at 8 o'clock every morning. You have to clean your dorm. They have like competitions, whoever has the cleanest dorm. Like, there was none of that in this jail. So that's why I say when it says that's what made it worse.
Yeah.
But the regular stuff was just jail stuff. You can buy a tablet to use the whole time you're there. And that start implementing in a lot of jails. Let them buy that. Avoid people getting restless and hurting each other. That's true. But then on the flip side of that, like, people sell radios, they'll break their radios down and start lighting cigarettes. So, again, there's everything they take away, they took away for a reason because the inmate fucked it up. And that's the truth too. You know what I'm saying? Inmates will mess up everything. They will give you a privilege and then the inmates will mess up. Fulton County is bad too.
Yeah,
they were.
Word. She's adorable.
Thank
Chucky
you.
got to the hotel and got himself some milk first thing.
Milk and fresh fruit.
Oh
Milk
my
and fresh
god, that's so funny. Rose took the high road. Kudos for real. She was for real.
Yeah.
Kiss my butt. Let's not forget Carlos tapped out too. That's not tapping out. No, you didn't tap out. You tapped out. When you tap out?
Yeah.
I tap out.
I thought I saw you in that next episode, so you can't tap out yet.
They probably talking about the first or the second episode when I.
Oh yeah. Oh, when you gave the signal.
I was looking at you too, like he just wanted to get out. He just wanted to think he's slick. He just want to get out the cell.
Right.
I know what you did. I ain't gonna tell on you, but I know what you did. You just want to get out the cell.
Tuesday.
Carlos stopped Dale, yeah. Did the women not get video visits?
Yeah, we did. We did.
I'm on self-defense case and I was left 10 hours in a drunk tank before I refused to wear a mask in jail. Wow. I hope they touch on all that. Chucky posted a TikTok in the reunion room.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna touch on that subject. County jail's worst was Bull Rider.
Wait, go back to that last one. Go back to that last one. Pasco County Jail in Florida.
I've never heard of it. All right, so we're gonna end this. We got about another 15 more minutes. So y'all know this is my favorite segment now. We're gonna see exactly what these people got to say.
Just go to my page. Just go to my page real quick.
What you got? Oh, I'm about to see what you got going on. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to share the screen. Takes me 10 minutes every time.
Yeah, so much better. Like we just finally got over COVID.
My page real quick.
Can y'all see? Oh, you.
And that's all.
Wow. You set me up. Wow. That's pretty funny. Oh, no, where am I? Okay, hold on, let me see. Search Twitter. They may be talking about nice. Uh-oh, I saw some talk about Darius already. Let's go to the top comments.
Oh, okay.
Shitwater and all in the jail. Darius is having the darnest time. I feel bad for Prison2Profit. That sucks. Definitely worst jail ever. Yeah, it's one of them. Sorry. I hate to say this, but this may be the worst sheriff in 60 days in history.
Yeah.
What's the sheriff going to say about the water leak? That it's a luxury to live in a dry home.
But they're giving him a lot of time on. I thought it was kind of.
Oh yeah, he getting a lot of that. Him and his celebrity friends. Week 6 and 3, people are gone, but I get each of the reasonings. I guess. And there go Carlos. Bye weak ass dude. Crybaby. We would have got to it, Carlos. You should let it surprise us. The sheriff, this boo boo pap, asking about fruit. Boo boo pap. He can't even chill. Boo boo pap, because he think he too cute. Boo boo pap.
Oh.
Hey, what is going on, man? They showed the Shake fight in the promo last week and didn't even finish showing the scene in this week's episode. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
No.
Hope Darius doesn't tap out, but I understand if he does. Yeah, I see what they did there. Rose is sick of this BS.
Sick of it.
Yeah. He had a backup shank. Hey, that was funny. Low-key. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, here go one. Y'all walked out. Got me another.
Text messages by crazy right now.
Who, your? Rose is sick. Oh yeah, you go get it, Carlos. He had a backup shank. Darius looking at Carlos like
Exactly.
this next episode.
Oh,
All them X's. Who next? Could be me.
could be.
Could be me. Well, Darius is on the phone with his family. I could just stay. Wow. No, they didn't. The sheriff looked at Chase like, yo, you serious? Hey, he did too, for real. Hey,
Yo,
he did.
and my wife said that. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say that. The sheriff was. My wife said it. She was like, "Damn, he's clowning him in a nice way."
Yeah, he was. He was. She right.
The ward is not taking constructive criticism well at all. He's just making excuses for everything. As a former prison employee, Chase is correct. Pigs eat better than inmates. Remember, these humans, I love when people say that. These humans in prison get out and they aren't all violent, scary. They deserve decent food. Most people in prison are just average people. They get out of prison.
They committed a crime, sweetheart. We did too.
Pigs do not eat better than people in prison.
Right.
Some pigs probably do. Some dogs eat better than people in prison, though.
I know he's better than me.
I ate good in prison. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Carlos sending Nick to possibly get shanked. Way to go, Carlos. I don't need to spend 60 days in to realize a part of the problem there is the warden and the officers not doing their jobs. How is the sheriff asking for feedback but pissing on what Chase says? Y'all can't just give these people good food because they're locked up. Fuck out of here. How do you know what the food tastes like when you eat?
I thought the food was okay, give or take. But
I busted the spaghetti down. You hear me?
No, my shit was, the chicken with cheese in it.
Oh yeah, I'll to bust that up too.
That's good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I mean, of course you had bad days, you had decent days.
Yeah, I didn't like the peanut butter and jelly, but
You got peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah, we got peanut butter and jelly. And
Yes, we did.
The
sandwiches. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, the sandwiches. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we got that. That nasty little peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. Oh.
I kind of pushed Nick to handle it. How Carlos really did it. Oh shit. Not gonna lie, I do not care about the sheriff's personal life or hobby. That part. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but that part. I agree with Chase. He said nothing wrong. No, it shouldn't be the Marriott, but it shouldn't be subhuman either.
I mean,
I don't know what's weirder. The random Shaq appears last week or the sheriff playing drums. Oh man. Sheriff, let's invite a bunch of ex-cons with constructive criticism for our facility. Also, Sheriff, shut up. That's dumb. Get out of my face. Oh man. Every participant needs to tap out immediately because the sheriff ain't gonna listen to any feedback. Y'all are wasting your time. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna mind my business.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest too. Depending on the crime that the person has done, I don't care about your rights. Like if you rape someone or a child predator, a pedophile, no, I don't care about your rights because you didn't care about them or your victim's rights.
Hey D, I gotta.
You what?
I gotta get off this.
All right. I know what time it is,
but I gotta call it a night early.
Good night, Carl.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and stay tuned for next week for episode 7 of 60 Days In.
Yeah.
What happens?
Glad it's almost over with.
See y'all later, bro.
All right, bro.
Hey.
Oh man, if a prison is set up for people, I want some funny comments. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm looking for.
I know, right?
Let's put the sheriff in there since he don't want to listen. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
Feed him out of the kindness of your heart, so now he'll owe you something. I know it's jail, but I don't like that. He didn't say that. He never said that. The sheriff on 6 Days In gets on my nerves. He don't want to help anyone or improve the jail. I don't know why he volunteered the facility to be on the show.
Wow.
The beauty, I mean, the people, I don't know. People always speak their mind. Bro, yeah. I can't take the sheriff. I get what he's saying to an extent. However, why are you doing this if you don't want feedback? The war is forgetting these people aren't even guilty yet and are being treated worse than inmates on death row.
Why? They haven't even, like, we just went to general population.
People talk like they've been in jail and prison before. Like
Right.
people just have opinions. People see images and stuff on TV and like, oh, this is what jail's like. And it's like,
They missing the whole, I mean, because they only see like certain parts, they don't even understand like what was actually going on in there. Like they really didn't even see the food. I think they saw Carlos making something once. I mean, I thought the food was okay. I mean, I really was expecting slop.
I know a lot of people who go to jail voluntarily every winter. And I'm not trying to be funny, like they commit a small crime, they go to jail for the winter. Just so they can have meals and eat. Like a lot of homeless people do that too.
Yeah.
So if it was that bad, y'all think people would actually go to jail? And again, jail sucks. But I don't know, man. It's like it's a mix, man. It's definitely a mix. Y'all got to think of like once your rights are taken away, you know what I'm saying, and you're just given the bare minimum, you're gonna think everything's bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh, this is unfair, this is unfair, this is unfair, but you're not gonna think about what caused you to be placed there. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we don't really think about the things that we've done to put us in positions to get the bare minimum.
Well,
that's what it is.
To what I said with Chase, you know, for him, he really just wanted his freedom because I can remember when I went in, how bad I missed a little taste of my freedom. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand what I mean. I know he probably want to say fresh fruit and a Garden of Eden. A Garden of Eden. But he had done so much more time than all of us participants together. And you would have thought that was something that was minute in a sense. Like that would have been the least of his worries. Being in different jails.
And so that's my point I'm trying to get across. Like jail sucks. That's why I keep going back like jail sucks. But we knew what we were like. I knew what I was going into. Like when it came, I knew the food was gonna suck. I knew the conditions could be horrible sometimes. I knew it could be loud sometimes. Didn't know it could be that loud. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew a lot of the stuff. I knew what to expect for the most part. But again, there were some things that was a little harsher than I thought, and there were some things that were a little bit more chill than I thought. So I mean, it goes hand in hand. It was jail. So his excuses were bullcrap because it was jail. I mean, at the end of the day, it's jail.
I absolutely agree with you. I promise. I absolutely agree.
Y'all keep going back to like people haven't been convicted thing. Like y'all keep going back to that, but we're talking about somebody who was a participant. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a participant right now. A participant who volunteered to go back into a jail and then use those exact excuses that we knew what jail was to go home. Like you wasted a spot.
I can agree more.
And again, the man can do 60 days standing on his dick. He can do this. Somebody put his hands on me. I'm gonna do this. He talked all that big boy talk, and then he tapped out because he went to jail. Like I don't think y'all understand that. That's just like saying if I was a daredevil and I'm gonna drive through a flame. I've drove through this flame 1,000 times before, but this one time I get in my car, and right before I get to the flame, nah, I don't want to do the flame because it's too hot. No, it's too hot. I've done it 1,000 times. Same scenario with jail. He's done it supposedly 1,000 times before, and he can handle the worst of the worst. He wanted to go to Rikers Island. He wanted to go to Cook County. He wanted to go to all these tough jails, but you couldn't last in a jail that was literally.
No, it's true.
It was one of the weakest jails ever, to be honest. That too. It just the conditions sucked. Like it was. I don't know. I don't give him no out at all. Period. He gets no out from me, especially talking big boy talk.
Right.
No for me. But anyways, I'm not gonna spend my whole time talking about this guy. He's officially at the house, and yeah, that's about it. Anyway, but make sure y'all have a great day, guys. I'm about to go.
Next Thursday on A&E, 8, 9, 6, no. 9, 8 Central. We will be there. We watch with you guys too. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna come up on the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me
I'm ready.
too.
I'm ready for them to show me tapping out.
Me too.
All right, guys. Make sure that y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all next time.
Yeah, good night, guys. Thanks for having me again. Can't wait to see you guys next Thursday.
Of course.